Friends, welcome back to the channel, The Student's Diary. So today we will learn the use of some modals ought to, used to and dare. So what is this ought to? Ought to has similar meaning and usages of should. Ought to and should can be used similarly. And before starting our topic, if you are a new viewer, please subscribe the channel and share it with others. Come on. Ought to and should. So ought is used with moral obligations. So when we have some moral obligations, such as we are students, we should respect our elders. Ought, it indicates moral duty. It indicates moral duty. So as we are students, our moral duty is what? Studying well. As we are the children of our parents, our moral duty is what? Our moral duty is to respect and help our parents, or to help the poor, needy. All these things are called moral duty that our society demands from us. So regarding those activities, we need to add ought to. Ought to should be used there. We ought to respect our parents. We ought to help the needy and the poor. As a student, we ought to complete our homeworks, all these things. Then next comes possibility. When the possibility is more, we can use the modal ought to. For example, Ram ought to win the match. That means the possibility is more and is going to winning. Now we know that, and because of the variation of the scores, we can say that he ought to win because he has already attained the higher portion. Therefore, he ought to win. That means he should win now. Or we can say that possibility, it ought to rain now today. Why? Because the sky is filled with black clouds. So that is a sign that it ought to rain now. Then comes desirability. We desire something. We desire. We say that he ought to build a new house. And we desire something and we want to have it. Therefore, we say that we ought to build a new house. I ought to buy a new car. So this, we are expressing our desire. What we desire, what we want to have. So I have told you before. So should can be used similar to ought to. So we can substitute ought to with should. So here we can say that we should respect our parents. We should build a new house and we should get a car since it is hot. So ought to and should, they both go hand in hand. Then next comes, so listen here, then comes ought to. There is no past form of ought to, but it can be used as past. How? By using the perfect infinitives, that is called the have or has. We say that he ought to have done this. That means he should have done this. He ought to have worked hard for the exam. Then he should have passed the exam. So ought to have and should have, they both have the similar meaning as we need. Ought to have worked hard. So this is the past form of ought. Otherwise we cannot say the past form of ought as oughted. No, that cannot be happen. So only in order to, if you want to make at all the past form of ought to, we need to add an infinitive that is called perfect infinitive, that is have. So we need to add have in order to make past form of ought. Then let us study what is used to. One more thing, ought always takes two. It is followed by two. They both go hand in hand. We cannot form a sentence only with single ought. No, we need to add two after ought. Thus we say ought to, not ought. I ought to study this, not I ought to study this. I ought to respect them. I ought to help my elders. That is, so ought always takes two. Remember. Then comes used. What is used to? Used is also followed by two preposition. So what is that? It is stating the past frequent practices. Our practices which has been in the past. So in order to express those practices, we use used to. So, one more thing of used to. So here what happens when we want to state, when we want to express our past habits which we were having our past. State the past habits of our life when we are stating them in the present time, that time we say that I used to have, or I used to play, or I used to take bath, or I used to do such and such things. So in order to state the past habits or the frequent practices which we had in the past. Now let us turn to dare. What is dare? Dare means himmat. So when we are courageous to do something, that time we use this word dare. So it is used with negative and interrogative. And remember, here we do not use to. It is not followed by a to. Another rule is the third, when it is used as an auxiliary, the third form of dare is always dare. So the third, in the third person we cannot use it dares. Clear? So unless we use it as a main verb in the sentence, we do not use dares. Did you get? Okay, so now comes dare. So dare is used with the negative. You cannot use it with the subject third person as dares. So when we use it, when we use dare as an auxiliary verb, that time we cannot make it third person. That means the third form of the verb. Sorry, that means the third person of the verb. We say that dare, dares. We cannot say dares, but there it remains as it is dare. But when it is used as what? Main verb or principal verb, that time we can say that dares. So here we say that he dare not touch me. He dare not touch me. He dare not go there. Dare he go there? No, he dare not go there. That means he doesn't have that much courage to go there because he's afraid of something. So when we are afraid of, when we are not capable of, when we do not have that much courage to complete a task, that time we say that he dare not do that. Now understood? So hope you understood this. So after that, keep watching. Smile please. Thank you.